Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to today's podcast, Transitioning to a Higher Dimension, Facing Your Dark Night of the Soul. If you are first time watching me, please subscribe to my channel so you can get notification. And if you are returned listener, I thank you from the fullness of my heart that you are sticking with me, even though I'm a little bit behind on this episode. My apologies. I had to take a little bit of time to myself because I had changes in my life. My dearest partner in crime decided to leave three-dimensional world 2 weeks ago. It's my beautiful cat that I've had for almost 20 years. He was 19 and a half, and it was time for him to go. So I had to take time to myself and digest the changes, and here I am now. I have to admit it was my last deep attachment that I had to work through. And I'm sure it's gonna come up here and there again, but I guess the hardest portion already passed. And he is off to the next mission somewhere else, or maybe even here in a different form. Who knows? But he's definitely with me all the time, and he's in my heart, and he's my greatest teacher on so many levels. I can't even go there. So that being said, I wanted to record this video in a different format. I'll see how this works. Sometimes it's kind of difficult to record face live because of the surrounding conditions, and but this time I decided to try to be in the nature and talk about dark night of the soul, which is actually a big part of the process when you consciously start observing your life, your physical environment that you already been created. Also, when you start consciously observing your thoughts, and of course consciously understanding your triggers within your body that come as an emotional processes. But before I jump into this podcast, I would love to let you know that I run retreats at Vedanta Spiritual and Holistic Retreats, full moon gazing, recalibrating the heart. This retreat almost takes place every month. The next retreat is July 12th. And also I'm running my own retreat. This is already second time I'm doing somewhat similar retreat myself on June 16th. And I still have a few spots. So please connect to me and let me know if you want. This retreat is Body, Energy, Awareness, and Movement. Trying to remember the name now. Body, Energy, Awareness, and Movement. Anchoring into your natural self and embodying your dream. This retreat will focus on creating your own practice, how you can relax fully into your body. And I incorporate different practices because my path wasn't just asana yoga path. I've done many different modalities, including Qigong, and I love incorporating that because that works for some people better, with more effect. And also we'll dive into the relaxation state of our body, understanding with our mind what it does physically, how we do it, we practice it, and then I guide you into how we embody our dream. So, and of course, the nature will be presented. That being said, connect to me either via email, I'll put it in the below, or via my website, or directly through Vedanta website, and book the last few spots that I have available. So first, what is dark night of the soul? It is when your soul literally is guiding you into the dark night. When consciously you start surrendering to the path and being fully aware of everything that is happening within you, slowly you start understanding that what you see outside of you, first of all, is an illusion. But besides that, it makes no sense. The world outside, minus nature, starts making absolutely no sense. The job you're doing, you see absolutely no purpose in it. And I'm giving you general understanding and statements because for everybody it's different. But at least for me, everything started to become pointless. Because when you start understanding the vastness of life, of existence, and on top of that, you start seeing how this matrix been created and how everything works against our prosperity, against our abundance, that's when you start crushing. You start crushing and understanding that I don't know what to do anymore. I'm not understanding the new way of living and being, but I'm definitely no longer connecting to the way I used to be, to the way I used to perceive world. So your perception fully starts changing, be it physical form, such as your job, everything around you, your home, all those things, to the way you've been thinking, to the way you've been approaching yourself. So you start really becoming confused and depressed. That's how I would describe dark night of the soul, is you go into a state of depression and you are confused. Also, you can look at it as when I came to US and I started speaking English and I started, learning and getting more comfortable with it. And I noticed after a few months, because I didn't speak my native language very often as much, I started to slowly getting rough in my native language. So I was in this state of limbo where I didn't perfect my English language yet. And I started kind of slacking and getting rough with my native language. So that's kind of how you could find yourself, is not understanding anything about the future and how to be in the new way of being, yet not connecting to the old way of being anymore, not being fulfilled by it. So that's what we call dark night of the soul. And for everybody it happens differently. I found myself after a long day in office, coming home and just sitting in my tub and staring at the wall, because nothing made sense for me anymore. Nothing. Doing my job made sense. Friends that I barely could find deep connection with. A lot of things, hobbies, anything, And it doesn't mean all of that goes away later, because we'll get there later. But the way you perceive everything starts to change. And that really puts you in a state of what is going on? How and what am I gonna do? So if you are in that state now, or you will embark into that state in the future, I would love to share a few suggestions and steps that you can utilize during that process. But before that, imagine you are a baby eagle. And typically mothers take care of their offsprings with love and attention. And they have their nests high up in the mountains or trees in the mountains, away from danger. So they care for their offspring, for their babies. And then at one point, when the mother knows that the little eagle got to a certain stage, certain age, I don't know what that age is, she gently, kindly drops the baby out of the nest, And that's when baby has to start flying. So that's how eagles help their kids, help their little eaglets to fly. Actually, a few years ago, when I still lived in Manhattan, I had a couple of baby pigeons born on my balcony. And I watched the whole process from hatching the eggs, actually, and until they flew out, because pretty much I kept them there. I didn't push them away. But the parents actually taught them to fly on a balcony first. But apparently eagles are more brave. They don't fly with them around, but they allow them to find their way. Just kind of like we drop our kids in the pool so they can start swimming. So similar. So imagine when we're born, our parents care for us and teach us how to live in three-dimensional world, right? But if our parents have never experienced the different state of being besides materialistic world, besides structure and all the systems that are actually falling apart right now, because it's the time. We know the systems can no longer sustain the frequency that we have on this earth. So they're crashing, falling. There's nothing to hold on to anymore. So just like that, when our parents raised us and brought us into the three-dimensional world, they were able to say, okay, this is your education, this is this, go and become your full potential. But when you realize that that potential is extremely limited at this point of our existence, we kind of need to be eagles. We need to drop now ourselves into this new vast frequency that we're experiencing now on Earth and start flying. But the good thing is, eagle didn't have support when he was flying down as the mother dropped them. But as humans, we have each other and we have support. So when you start experiencing this type of way of feeling, because you've been surrendering to life, to the way you are, to the way you observe and perceive life in a new way. So if you find yourself stuck in that way, in the mini depression and confusion, reach out to those that have walked the path. When I started awakening and when I was experiencing my first dark night of the soul, or maybe second, a few first ones, I didn't know anybody who could comprehend me on that level. And I wish I did, because it was tough. It was very tough, because you kind of don't know what's happening with you. You feel strange. You lost any type of desire to do anything. And sometimes it happens normally, but it doesn't last as long as the dark night of the soul. And of course, that period, it depends on each person. So first step I suggest is reach out to groups, connections, anybody you know. Even if you don't know them, reach out, because if they've gone through those steps, trust me, they will assist you. It doesn't matter whether they know you or not. If their heart is in the right place and they've walked the path, they will be a huge help. But if their heart is not there yet, I'd rather to do this alone. I would suggest you to do more research and find other people. But I wouldn't get stuck with people that are still operating fully from the ego, because it could be dangerous and you could be taken advantage of. So another thing you can do is become, of course, more internal and introspective. I would suggest to start spending more time on your own and just keep on asking questions. What is it? Why am I feeling this way? What is the next step? How much more do I need to surrender to this state of being? You can also slow down in life. You can do less tasks. You can even maybe slack at work, because it is very difficult. If you have an option not to work, that would be ideal. Working and going through this process, facing the outside world, is very hard. It's possible, I did it. I never could stop, and I had very demanding career in the past. But it is harder, just like anything else. And of course, if you also have families and other obligations, it becomes even harder. But there's no other way. There's truly no other way but continue on that path. And also, of course, recognize it is a temporary state. It's important to know because it helps. I remember thinking, how long am I going to feel like this, right? It's a temporary state. You will know when something else arises. And I welcome you to create a daily practice with breathing, with meditation, maybe some movement, qigong, yoga, something daily that you can focus on and make it yours. So it's very important because it will bring you more inside, and that's when you start receiving more answers of the next step. There are a few other things, of course, you can explore, but I suggest dedicate time to read books that are appropriate. I'm sure there are a lot of books on Dark Night of the Soul. Videos on YouTube, there's a lot of videos, not necessarily about Dark Night of the Soul, but videos that guide you through the process of understanding your thoughts, what perception is, how mind works, all of the things you can possibly find. I used to swallow books in my late 20s and early 30s. And then I reached full capacity. There's no more space for information. So, yeah, books, read books, dive into any type of information you can because you want to spend time with yourself. Perhaps maybe you can do a blog, journal, continue exploring the processes that you're going through. Because we are all gonna go through that, one way or the other. It's just going to feel maybe a little differently, maybe different circumstances. But overall, it's waking up. It's waking up from the dream. And when you are awakened for the first time and you see it, it is hard. And you get depressed. And that's actually the beginning of the process. It's the beginning of the path forward. Also, you can maybe put some time into expressing yourself in an artistic way. If you have any hobbies as drawing, writing, dancing, singing, any type of artistic way, do it. That would help you because that comes from the soul. It will help you to go through these processes. And also, pay attention to what you are eating, all your intakes, water, foods, TV, please. Maybe less TV or none whatsoever. Less intakes that go into your mind. Allow yourself to be within you as much as possible. More silence, more nature, more relaxation, allowing your body to digest all the processes, because it's not only your perception is changing, you're also starting to rewire your DNA. And also just allow the process. Be gentle on yourself, and allow it to take place. This step cannot be bypassed. It's a process of dying to your old self. And the dying actually right now, because the frequencies are much higher. We are living in fifth dimension now, just not everybody yet, because everyone at their own pace, their own divine timing will be at the right time for them. But now it will be sped up. So maybe it will be fast, or maybe you will even get into your new state of being without that depression and confusion. But I have to admit, this time might be easier, but also there's a lot of chaos going on right now because we're shifting. And as we're shifting, you can pick up others' energies. And there are some energies that are not in favor of this transition into a higher frequency. So, might be easier, but it might not. And it all depends on you. So, dark night of the soul is that limbo state between playing the game as it is and not seeing anything wrong with that, and recognizing and seeing the game through. I hope this makes sense. And of course, if you're ready for this information, it makes sense. And if you are embarking into that state, first of all, if you wish, connect with me. I would love to take you through the process one-on-one sessions. I definitely feel deep toward people that are going through that. And I cheer you up. It's amazing that you're going through that. I promise you it's gonna get better. And if you are going through that, keep going, allowing it. And please keep in mind, especially during the moments that gets really tough, it's a temporary state of being. It's a sucky one, but it's temporary one. And guess what? Nowadays, it's very easy to find support. There are a lot of souls out there, a lot of star seeds like myself that are ready to embrace you, ready to give you support, ready to guide you into you. And that's pretty much why many people are doing all of these videos, all of these services, because we're here for humanity, all of us, supporting one another to walk each other home. So don't get discouraged, but I do welcome you to either reach out to me for privates or reach out to anyone you know, even your friends, if they understand you. Also works. So I think I will wrap up this episode with final meditation. This meditation will take us into the heart, and then I will guide you nicely into a Yoga Nidra relaxation meditation. So if you are choosing to do this meditation right now, make sure that you are sitting next to a nice soft blanket that you can lie down onto when you are done with the first portion of the meditation, and I will guide you there. Or you can even lie down right now and begin and end meditation laying on the ground. Yeah? How does that sound? All right. Please make sure that you have a nice, cushy, comfortable blanket laying out next to you so you can lie down for Yoga Nidra right after a few minutes of a seated meditation. Put a nice blanket under your sit bones so your knees are a little bit lower than your hips. Place your palms on your thighs facing down or up. And see if you can straighten your spine and allow your crown reach toward the sky. Gently close your eyes and begin breathing deeply, inhaling and expanding the belly, and exhale. As you inhale love. Exhale everything else. Inhale light. Exhale everything else. Inhale peace. Exhale everything else. And as you are sitting here, begin feeling how your body touches the ground, how your feet touch the ground, your buttock touches the ground. Begin connecting to the earth. And imagine that you are sitting right at the edge of a vast ocean. Feel the sand beneath your body. Feel the water touches your feet. And continue inhaling the breeze that you feel on your face. And as you lift your eyes toward the horizon, you see a beautiful, bright, yellow sun. Sunlight touches your skin. It feels so warm, so soft, so gentle. You look at the sun and start walking slowly toward the sun. As you're gently stepping one step at a time through the waters of the ocean, you begin getting closer and closer to the warmth, gentleness, and softness of the sunlight that is beaming directly at you. You start feeling that warmth within your heart space. The beams are connecting to you all the way into the depth of your being. And here you are, slowly and slowly merging with the sunshine, with the power, with the fire, yet with the gentleness and kindness of the sun. In the dark, there was but one sound, the sound of life, the sound of love, the sound of the heart, beating and beating and beating. Hear it now in your heart, its rhythm pumping life and air and breath through every part of you, renewing you, bathing you in air, in space, in breath, in sun, in life. Feel it now at the core of you. Embrace it with your hands. Feel it yearning, crying, loving, hoping, healing. Feel it within you. Old as you are, beating since the days from deep in the womb. Feel how long it's been beating there, always beating and never stopping. Do you love that heart? Do you feel its beat? Breathe in deeply, drawing in the air and the sunbeams as softness, depth, and wisdom. As you breathe, Spirit comes within you, comes within your heart and touches you, moves you, changes you. Deeply you accept, and deeply you are grateful. Faster now on waves of the flame of the sun. We fling with joy up to the sky, above the earth, above the waters, beyond the fire, into the air. We reach and spread the wings and fly very high, but soon get tossed about and cry. Where is your heart? Where is your home? Listen to the beat of your heart. Deepen into its sound. Slow down and deepen into your heart as the sun beams its light through you and merges its heart with yours. Gently reach into your heart. Feel its tenderness and softness. Don't be afraid. Open your heart to receive all the light, all the gentleness, the kindness and softness, and all the abundance that is ready for you. Listen deep and hear your heart and hear that sound. Anahata, anahata. Breathing deeply in and out, in and out. For what does your heart cry? For what does it long? In what does it find peace? Release its hopes and dreams to fly upon the wings of change, and then return on wings of love, fulfilled beyond your dreams. You are not alone. Your cries are echoed in 1,000 hearts the same. If you listen, you can hear them beating and beating. Deep within your heart, everything is within the heart. Be open to which seems unfamiliar or different. You will experience a breakthrough as you embrace an unusual approach. You are on a soul path of accelerated spiritual growth, which is sweeter, but not always easier. Be brave. Be brave. Your heart is strong and powerful. A way through the struggles has already been created for you, and you are being led onto that path. Your authentic soul path may include recognitions and acclaims, notable success and admiration. Be grateful, but do not be dazzled or distracted by such experiences. Focus on what connects you to your heart and grounds you in the simplicity of spiritual truth, your truth, which is the practice of love, kindness, and peace. This will allow for successful progress in the material world without disturbing the sanctity of your soul. Breathe in that warmth of the sun. Take it all in to you. Take it all in. You are the sun, and you have all the qualities of the sun within you. Let sun ignite you. Let sun soften your heart and allow all the barriers to melt away. Take a deep, delicious breath. As you inhale, feel the sunshine penetrating every cell of your body. Allowing you to soften deeper into your body. And as you fully connected and merged with the sun, now you know and you stand in your power, full power of divine masculine sun, connecting you to your heart. You gently start walking back to the shore, feeling the softness, the feminine flow of the ocean. Feeling the air touching your skin. And as you get to the shore, you lie down on the sand. And that is where now, if you are sitting up, you can lie down on the blanket, on the floor. And you begin feeling how your body touches the ground. You feel how your heels are sinking deep into the earth. You feel your toes, your feet, your heels relaxing. You feel your calves touching the ground, relaxed. You feel the back of your legs, the thighs. You feel your hips, the buttock melting into the ground. You feel your spine touches the ground. You feel your shoulders heavy, relaxed. You feel your arms and hands and fingers are relaxed. You feel the back of your head touches the ground, relaxed. Your jaw is parted Your tongue is relaxed. All the little small muscles behind your eyeballs are relaxed. Your forehead is relaxed. There is no expression on your face. Your face is fully relaxed. Your throat is relaxed. Your chest is relaxed. Your stomach is relaxed. The front part of your legs relaxed. Your full body is relaxed. Earth holds your body, supports, and provides. Earth provides minerals and nutrients for the body to be built and to grow. Earth supports us and allows us to feel belonging here. We are Earth. Our bones and muscles are made out of Earth. We are one with Earth. Feel the body laying on the ground, connecting deeper and deeper to your body, merging with the earth. Waters of this earth, ocean, seas, rivers, lakes, creeks, are flowing through our body, lubricating our joints. We are made out of water. Tears cleanse our inner state as they drop down on our cheeks. Water teaches us movement, flow, and change. We can flow between obstacles just like water, finding our natural flow. Water connects us to our feelings, helps us to heal, and it nourishes us and allows us to become one with element of water. As all our organs do its job within the body, they generate energy, heat, fire. So we are element of fire. Fire allows body to move and accomplish the dreams that we dream of. Fire ignites and inspires us to act. It also is a powerful transformer and burns all the emotions that no longer serve us. Fire is a powerful destroyer powerful transformer, and it helps us to gain momentum toward our dreams. We are element of fire. As you breathe in the oxygen, the air, it helps our cells and tissues to receive nutrients and minerals. It delivers through the blood. It is crucial for our life. We cannot live without element of air. We inhale oxygen, and oxygen is absorbed into the blood. And with exhale, the waste products are released. Air is a powerful distributor. It is prana. It is the life force within us. It helps us to renew old, gives us rebirth, gives us life. It connects us to our lungs and to our heart. We are element of air. Breathe in that prana. Feel the air moving through your every cell and tissue, connecting deeper and deeper into who you are, the dreamer. The ether Akash, universe, reveals itself as motion and space. Ether fills all the spaces. It allows all possibilities of all movement, physical and spiritual movements. The nature of ether is to create infinite dimensions, infinite possibilities, infinite openings and opportunities. Ether is awareness. Ether unites, expands, brings wisdom and bliss. It is the higher mind, the intelligence. And we are ether. We are awareness. We are consciousness. We are all 5 elements of earth, fire, water, air, and ether. We are one with all 5 elements, with Mother Gaia, with all that is. Breathe in that knowing. Breathe in that being that you are. And relax. And deepening your connection to your truth, to the truth of universal laws. Let it sink in deeper into your being. into your heart, into every cell in your body. Whenever you are ready, begin breathing deeper, allowing your chest to rise and descend. Take a few more deep breaths and slowly start moving your toes and your fingers, moving your head to one side and another. Move your body to one side and use one arm as your pillow, and take a position as you are a fetus in a mother's womb, crawled in, cozy and comfy. Move slowly. Take your time. And whenever you are ready, pull yourself up with the help of one hand, head being the last, and take a seated position. And whenever you are ready, you can gently open your eyes. I thank you so much for joining me today during this podcast and during this Yoga Nidra and meditation journey. I really hope this relaxed your body and sunk you deeper into your heart, into your truth. And I hope you will come back again. And if you are a returned listener, please like and share the video, comment. And if you are a new listener, please subscribe, and I will be seeing you next time. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Sending my love.